Is it possible for a perfectly healthy person to suddenly die of natural causes in their sleep? A seemingly healthy person, yes. Many medical conditions are latent, have no detectable symptoms, or have symptoms that are too faint to worry about, and will just one day kill your ass. Brain hemorrhage, aneurysm, stroke, etc. They can all sneak up on you without you noticing. I survived a double brain aneurysm. Doctors said most people die from one. Luckily my daughter found me unconscious and called 911. I had less than 20% chance of survival. It was all due to stress. Hypertension caused it. I was in a terrible marriage. I'm just about recovered. I have short-term memory loss and my balance is not like it used to be. I had to go through lots of therapy to learn how to be a person again. My health was normal. So yeah, stress is a bitch. Take care of yourselves. Edit. This happened in 2016. I went to sleep late September and woke up in the hospital in early October. Amelia Clark also had the same thing happen to her. She said it was horrific. I met with her in 2017 and we talked about our experiences. Oddly enough, I never knew who she was until I found out what happened to her then. I read about her experience and TBH, she was the only other person in this world that I knew of that could relate to me. She began a charity called Same You, for individuals like ourselves. Sudden cardiac death during sleep and sudden arrhythmic death syndrome. There are lots of common contributing health conditions that can lead to it. But sometimes it appears that here are no warning signs and it just happens. There might be an underlying genetic factor. https://www.ncb.nlm.nih.gov/pmc/articles/pmc809665/#. https www.scaware.org/scannews/scientists reveal mystery of sudden cardiac death during sleep. https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/sudden arrhythmic death syndrome. Many deadly conditions can go undetected and undiagnosed, and the body can compensate for an incredible amount, especially in children. So, not healthy people but appearing. Sure, get your checkups, people, but death comes for us all. Undetected heart conditions can definitely kill you in your sleep. My ex-college roommate died of a ruptured brain aneurysm in her sleep. I think she was 32. I found out I had an asymptomatic brain aneurysm behind my left eye about 15 years later. Happened to my sister-in-law when she was 34. It's been a year and they still haven't determined a cause. They believe it's something to do with her recently giving birth. I knew a guy who used to date a young lady in her mid-30s. She didn't smoke, barely drank. She was a pharmacist, and lived a healthy lifestyle. They had just finished in bed and he went to the bathroom. Came back and she had passed away. Brain aneurysm. It messed him up for a long time. I couldn't even imagine. Sudden infant death syndrome has plagued humanity for millennia. It would seemingly strike indiscriminately to even the healthiest of children. It was only recently discovered that some infants lack sufficient amount of an enzyme that triggers waking up when you can't breathe in your sleep. Perfectly healthy? Probably not. But then again, perfectly healthy doesn't exist. Hell, you could be a marathon runner who happened to get sick for a week. Stay immobile in bed. Develop then throw a blood clot to your lungs and die of a pulmonary embolism. Shit just happens sometimes. My wife worked in medical and they love black humor. A cardiologist she know used to describe heart attacks as one of the few diseases whose first symptom is sometimes the sudden onset of death. Most of the time when young healthy people die in their sleep or playing sports, it's from a conduction abnormality in the heart. It's not usually obvious, but it can be deadly. WPW. Brigada. Long QT is a big one. Sometimes they will have a cardiomyopathy or an enlarged heart. They feel fine, but the enlarged heart will cause conduction abnormalities and cause sudden death in young people. Not the best idea having health anxiety and reading the replies, I realize.
Yes.
Yes. The daughter of a local radio personality died in her sleep. When I was in grade 7, my best friend died in her sleep. In that case, I can't say what happened. Nobody told me. You can sleep in the wrong position and suffocate to death. Have a brain bleed out of nowhere. Undetected heart condition. Have a random aneurysm. Doesn't have to be in the brain either. Yup. Happens all the time. Knew a seemingly healthy guy that died from an aneurysm in his sleep a few months ago. Make the most of the time you have. I knew a guy the first graduated high school with who died in his sleep at 18 or 19 years of age. As far as anyone knew, he had no health issues. He just up and died one day.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.